Today, some of the biggest stars in the entire NFL are going to be building my team. From this horrible 79 overall, hopefully up to a God squad. I'll have several challenges that I must complete in this video, and if I don't complete them, I'm going to be giving away a $100 gift card on a console of choice to one of my lucky subscribers who comments down below right now. And we're going to start off with the best player in the NFL, naming a receiver he would love to throw to.
It would probably be Randy Moss.
Ooh, Randy Moss. That is going to be awesome from Patrick Mahomes here.
To have that size, that speed, that athleticism, probably just throw it as far as I could, kind of like I do with Tyreek a little bit.
Oh, and he named Tyreek Hill. That's two players right there. What a great start to the video. I'm also trying to get to 200,000 subscribers before the year ends, so if you really enjoy the videos, I would greatly appreciate if you would subscribe and turn on notifications to get my Sam uploads. It's free and you can always unsubscribe later, although I don't think you will because let's be real here, you won't regret it. Let's get 1,500 likes on this video, boys. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna buy this 98 overall team of the year Tyreek Hill to add to our squad. Gonna be a monster for us. And with every player that is going to help build our team in this video, we're also going to get their card as long as it's not a duplicate position or something. So we're getting golden ticket Patrick Mahomes to be our leader of this team, which does help us complete one of our challenges in this video, but I'll talk about the rest of them in just a minute because we got to build our team out. So our lame and boring offense is now getting changed drastically to now include insane NFL players like Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, and Randy Moss. And we're up to an 82 overall right now, which helps with another one of our challenges, so I should probably say the rest of them. In getting Patrick Mahomes, we completed one challenge, which is to get an MVP player on our team. But our other challenges are make a 95 plus overall team, get a favorite player of mine, which we'll probably be getting later in the video. Then we're gonna have to pull a 96 or higher player in this video, because we're gonna have to open packs in this, but I'll talk about that much later on. And then we're gonna have one final challenge that unlocks when we complete the rest of them, which is gonna be the toughest one of all. Stick around for that challenge, you do not want to miss it. But with our offense looking pretty rough still, and our defense having zero upgrades, it was time to go to the next player. And this all-star player is going to be choosing who he would pick for Rookie of the Year in 2022.
I really got the Jets brothers. Those two guys are nice.
Which is, you're talking about Garrett Wilson?
Garrett Wilson and
Sauce.
And Sauce Gardner. Those two guys was probably my best rookies.
And Jamar Chase, one of my favorite players in the league currently, picked Sauce Gardner and Garrett Wilson for Rookie of the Years, which is actually crazy because they both won exactly those awards. So first things first, we have to go ahead and get Sauce Gardner, who I believe has a 98 overall, which is this Team of the Year card. And I have a feeling we're probably going to be getting a lot of Team of the Year cards in this video, which I'm not complaining about. Sauce also has an awesome wide receiver golden ticket card, but we have a lot of wide receivers coming up in this video, so we're going to hold off on that. And now we have to go ahead and get his teammate Garrett Wilson, whose best card is only a 92 overall. What? I know he has like a 96 or 97 from winning Offensive Rookie of the Year, but the auction house on Madden 23 is pretty dead right now, so please forgive me. So we're going to put Garrett Wilson at our wide receiver 4 position, because like I said, we have a lot of receivers coming up. And then Sauce Gardner's our new cornerback 1 on the team. But we have to add the man who has interviewed himself, Jamar Chase. So our wide receiver 2 is officially getting replaced with Jamar Chase, one of my favorite players in the league, so that challenge has now been crossed off as well. And now an all-star cornerback is going to be helping build our team next.
A guy who I've played who does not get enough respect as he deserves, I'm honestly gonna have to say Tyler Lockett. When we play the Seahawks, I'm usually guarding DK majority of the game, but there are specific times where coach is like, no, we need you on Lockett.
He said DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. Those are two insane receivers, and we are so stacked at the position already. We have to go ahead and get Tyler Lockett himself. I don't even know what his best card is. It's not even on the auction house. Tyler Lockett's best card isn't even on the auction house, so that is absolutely brutal. But we're going to go over to DK Metcalf, and we're going to get a little bit creative with this one because we need corners. So we're going to get his golden ticket cornerback card, one of the best cards in the entire game. And I'm gonna have to find somebody to replace Tyler Lockett with, and I think I know the perfect person. We need a running back, so we're gonna replace Jet Anderson with one of the best running backs the NFL has ever seen, Marshawn Lynch, beast mode. And then of course we have to get the man himself, Jalen Ramsey, probably one of the best cornerbacks of the past 10 years in the NFL. And just like that, our cornerback positions have gone from absolute scrubs to an all-pro list, including a wide receiver. But this is Madden. We're here to have fun. And now we're going to move on to one of the best O-linemen in the past couple of years, naming his top defensive lineman of all time.
You know, obviously you got guys, I think, that fill that list up pretty fast, but I think, you know, I mean, there's Reggie White, there's Bruce Smith, there's
Bruce Smith.
You know, Lawrence Taylor,
Taylor,
you know, John Randall. And
oh my God!
You know, in my opinion, I think AD's on that list.
Andrew Whitworth just went nuclear and added about 6 players to our team. Bruce Smith definitely has a 99 overall in this game. I think he just got one of the last Ultimate Legends, so we're absolutely picking this card up to add to our D-line. And lined up across from him, we have to get Reggie White on our D-line too. And of course, the defense isn't complete without the greatest defensive player of all time, Lawrence Taylor. So now our defense is gonna get an entire makeover, which is badly needed because of all the low overall cards we have. And we're adding Aaron Donald at right end, John Randall at defensive tackle, Reggie White at left end, Bruce Smith at left outside linebacker, and Lawrence Taylor at right outside linebacker. And we only have 5 players to fill out on defense and 7 players to fill out on offense. So if we have any of those remaining, it's going to go into one of our challenges later on in the video. And Andrew Whitworth does not have a card in this game, so I'm gonna have to get creative once again. So we're gonna get the best Rams offensive lineman of all time, Orlando Pace, to put in his place. That was a tongue twister, and my head almost exploded from saying that. We are at a 91 overall though, 4 overalls away from completing this challenge, and we're getting very close to revealing the final one in this video. And speaking of offensive players, our next superstar tight end is about to name a player that he would want to add onto his podcast with his brother Jason.
Keeping it in the sports world, man, I've always been a big Deion Sanders fan, man. I'm talking about Neon Deion Sanders, a perfect addition to our team. First things first though, we are gonna go ahead and add Mr. Travis Kelce, whose best card is a 98 overall and will greatly help out our offense because we needed a tight end badly. And since the podcast was mentioned, we're going to add Jason Kelce as well because Jason and Travis are inseparable at this point. And our offense is looking slightly better with these new offensive line additions and the Travis Kelce ad. On defense though, we're not gonna add Dion at cornerback because we're already stacked at that position. So we're gonna go ahead and do something crazy here and put in his Leon Sandcastle card at our free safety position. And then we're gonna get his 99 overall wide receiver card to put at kick returner and at our slot wide receiver specialist position. 2 overalls left to go in this video, and we only have a couple superstars remaining. And speaking of superstar players, this next one just got announced for the Madden 24 cover, and he's going to be answering a series of questions from different interviews to add players to our team.
Who's the least important offensive lineman you have?
Least important.
Are you saying this
offensive
as like
lineman.
a general question or like just personal to me?
Which guy could you easily get rid of and it wouldn't bother your lifestyle at all?
Ryan Bates.
What a wild question. Ryan Bates, though.
Give me the quarterback you think would be the worst farmer.
Bro, what are these questions?
Maybe Nick Foles.
Nick Foles.
I don't know.
He doesn't look like he wants to get his hands dirty or what?
Best defense that you faced in your career?
Well, my first start was against I think at the time, was the San Diego Chargers, who were pretty nails. They had obviously Bosa, who's an animal.
Oh.
They had Derwin James. They had Melvin Ingram coming off the edge.
Oh, man. Josh Allen just popped off like he hopefully will this season and not get the cover curse. If I just cursed him, I'm so sorry, Bills fans. Ryan Bates is going to be the first player that we add from him, who's only an 88 overall, which isn't very helpful, but it's helpful enough. Obviously, we're not going to be adding Nick Foles because we already have Patrick Mahomes. We do not need Nick Foles on our team. But at the end there, he said Joey Bosa and Derwin James, who has a 92 halfback card, so we're going to add that and put him at fullback. But where is his safety card at? So Ryan Bates and Derwin James have been slotted into our offense, and then Joey Bosa is going to be our middle linebacker because we need one immensely. This is the only Derwin James up in the auction house, so we're just going to have to get his strong safety 92 overall most feared card. I don't know why his team of the year isn't up. So here's our new offense, and here's our brand new defense, which both look way better than when we started with. But we still have a number of positions to upgrade. And while we can't put Josh Allen in at QB because we have Mahomes, we're going to put him at a cornerback 4 position where he's a 99 overall. Probably my favorite card in Madden this year. It's so silly. And we only have 3 more superstars remaining, so we're just going to watch all of their stuff right now and then add all the players. Starting off with the former Offensive Player of the Year, Cooper Kupp.
Name your top 5 and please put yourself in it if you believe you are top 5. It's a big deal. You know there's going to be a lot of guys out there that's going to feel some type of way. Receivers are the most sensitive human beings on the planet.
So top 5, we got Devontae, we got JJ, we got Stephon Diggs, Jamar Chase, my guy Odell. He bring it up.
Oh, he brought up Odell. Let's go, baby. Cooper Kupp, I love you, man. So out of his choices, we're going to get Odell. And you're probably wondering why I'm not picking Justin Jefferson. Well, you'll see why in just a second. Justin Jefferson is about to name his top 5 NFL quarterbacks. This is actually from a couple days ago, and he shockingly didn't even put his own quarterback on there. Not that he deserved to be.
I have to say number 1, be Patrick Mahomes. Got to give it to him, the MVP. Number 2, I have to say Aaron Rodgers. Got to give it to him. Number 3, my guy Joey B.
Joey B.
Respect. Number 4, I have to pick Jalen Hurts. Got to respect his game and
Jalen Hurts
to the championship. And then number 5, I have to say Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, too. And obviously, we can't use any of those quarterbacks, but he's about to name his toughest cornerback in the NFL.
Jalen Ramsey. Long, physical, and talk trash.
He named Jalen Ramsey, who we already have, but we can add Justin Jefferson, which is exactly what we're about to do. And then the final player is Aqib Talib naming his toughest cover in the NFL at the time of its recording and his toughest cover of all time, which is an insane player that we're going to need on this team.
Toughest one-on-one receiver to cover in the NFL.
Right now or ever?
Right now.
I'll say AB.
AB, he should have been a Hall of Famer. I would say he would be a Hall of Famer, but his off-the-field antics have just ruined that. He was incredible.
Ever.
Calvin Johnson.
Oh!
Fastest receiver you've ever covered.
Deshaun Jackson.
Wide receiver with the best hands currently in the NFL.
D-Hop.
Oh my gosh, he just went off. We don't even have enough room to add all of those wide receivers, but we're gonna add Calvin Johnson for sure. So we added Odell and Justin Jefferson to our offense. We literally don't have enough room for anybody else, but we're gonna add Calvin Johnson at our second slot wide receiver position just so we can have all these guys on the team. And then we have to add another Calvin Johnson card, this one on defense. And we're gonna put Calvin Johnson at our strong safety 1 position with Derwin James as our user strong safety. And we've now got every single position filled out, and we need 1 more overall point to go on our team, and then we still need to pull a 95 or higher, which comes in right now. For every single position we have not filled out on this team, we're going to open up 1 All-Pro Endgame Elite Pack. Left guard hasn't been filled out, neither has right tackle, and neither has middle linebacker 2 or defensive tackle 2. So we're now going to open up 4 All-Pro Endgame Elite Packs and see if we can add any upgrades to the team and get our 95 plus pull. And hopefully we can complete these challenges, because once we do, we have unlocked our final toughest challenge of this video. And again, if I don't complete all these challenges, I'm giving away a $100 gift card to one of you guys. So be sure to comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Only subscribe if you really enjoy the content, though. It's completely free, and you can always unsubscribe at any moment. Although it would hurt my feelings greatly.
We don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
So then we went ahead and opened up our Pro Endgame Elite Packs. All right, we need to upgrade O-line. We need a backup running back. We need a few really good positions. We get 93 Ronnie Lott. He can be one of our users for sure. Andrew Wiley. We needed a right tackle, didn't we? And then we get Austin Eckler. Not great, but we had kind of 2 upgrades there. We need a 95 plus, though, or we're failing that challenge. Come on, 95 plus, 95 plus, 95 plus. We need it. We need it. We need it. Devontae Adams. Okay. Darren Woodson. 96 Isaiah Hodgins. Where did he come from? And then we get Jordan Hicks. That crosses off that challenge. Not many upgrades, though, but at least we got a backup middle linebacker now. Second to last pack. We need something great. We need something great. Ryan Jensen. We can use O-lineman. Braden Mann. Deron Harmon. And Alex Pierce. Strong safety. Not great. That card kind of sucks. Final pack here. Let's see if we can get 1 more upgrade. 98 Tony Pollard. Oh my goodness. And Darren Woodson and DJ Chark. What a pack, dude. Now with the snap of my finger, we're going to add each of those players to our offense. And our offense is looking so fun to use. And now we're going to upgrade our entire defense. Every player is in place. The only position we didn't upgrade was our backup defensive tackle, which we won't really need. And we have reached the 96 overall. And now my final challenge is to reach the playoffs or get to the Super Bowl with this team, depending on where I'm at with my head-to-head season. This is going to be a very tough challenge. And if I don't complete this one, I'm giving away a $100 gift card to one of you guys. So now we just have to win every playoff game and get to the Super Bowl. We need 2 wins to get to the Super Bowl, and then, of course, we need to win the big game itself. So our first game was against a super stacked team. He had Eric Dickerson, obviously, of course. Insane card. He threw the ball a lot down the seams that I would notice early in this game. But we had him locked down when we started sending some blitzes. Sauce Gardner with the sack right there. Unfortunately, we had him locked up right there, but Darnell Washington is an absolute monster somehow, and he ends up breaking the tackle and bringing it back right there. I somehow miss the user pick. I don't know why it didn't animate for me at all. Most frustrating thing ever when stuff like that happens, it's like, you know, you're using a middle linebacker, which is about the worst thing to use her in this game. Thankfully, next play, though, he goes for it on 4th and 18, doesn't get it, and we are back out there with the ball with Travis Kelce getting a first downs. On 4th and 3 right here, we went for it, threw it to Odell Beckham Jr., who thankfully came down with it. Ezekiel Elliott was out here making big plays, which is insane because it's like an 80 overall card, but I'm all for it. We threw it to the new starter in the Cowboys team right there, Tony Pollard, to get another first down. Deion Sanders, another Cowboy, gets another first down right there. And then right as we're getting towards the end zone, we throw a really bad interception, which obviously we do not want in this. The play after that, though, on 3rd and 10, we get the sack to bring it to 4th and 20. And he goes for it for some reason. We get the pressure, and it's a turnover on downs, and we sneak it into the end zone with Patrick Mahomes. The play after that to take a 7-0 lead early in the game. He was doing some insane stuff to end the first half, like that play right here. Thankfully, though, the play after that, he makes a stupid mistake staying in the pocket for too long. We get the fumble recovery, and John Randall brings it back for 6. I obviously had to celebrate on him. Sometimes when your opponent's down, you want to ruin their mentals by celebrating on them. You want to make them angry. You want to make them sad, so they do dumb stuff like this and throw interceptions to Leon Sandcastle slash Deion Sanders in the end zone. We're up 14-3. He pauses the game right here, and he quits the game. And now we are 2 wins away from reaching our goal, and you guys get nothing. You guys get nothing if I win these 2 games. But our next game was going to be significantly tougher. It doesn't look like that after this first play to Moss, though, but this game was way tougher than that first one. It is a battle to the bitter end. We start up 6-0, though, after that huge touchdown, Randy Moss. We kick our point after, and we're up 7-0. This guy had a crazy George Kittle, though. I don't know what this George Kittle was on. Personally, I think we need to test him for steroid use. Anything like that, just so we can get him off the field. Unfortunately, the committee wouldn't listen to me, though, because I'm Italian and they're racist towards me. It is what it is. We start moving up the field, though, with Tony Pollard. We really need to take the lead right here. I make a dumb mistake, throw it to right bumper when I meant to throw it to somebody else. If you guys play Madden much, you know. Sometimes you get way too excited when you see someone open and you click the wrong button, and that's what happened to me. He hits George Kittle. We throw another pick right here, and things are looking really bad. We hold him to 4th down, though, thankfully, and he only has a 10-point lead after we've thrown picks on back-to-back drives. Literally the worst start we could have possibly had. Right there, 3rd and long, Deion drops the ball. Thankfully, I go for him 4th and 17 for some reason, and we get the conversion to Gronk or Kelce, whichever guy that is. Randy Moss streaking down the sideline again, wide open, and we are only down 3 points after I take the point after attempt right there. He is driving, though, to end the first half. We almost get an interception, and just like that, if we can just get one good play, as we do right there with the user by me using Sauce Gardner, we are back in this game. Unfortunately, it does end the first half, though, and he starts driving in the second half. Final minute of the 3rd quarter, I am barely missing users on every side of the field. He's running it with Kyle Juszczyk of all people, and on 4th down when we hold him to it, he converts it to Deebo Samuel. This got a really good Niners theme team. He sneaks it in with Joe Montana with a minute left in the game, and now I have 4th down, 17 seconds left, and we don't convert. And we lose in the playoffs. I have failed the challenge, so if you want in on the giveaway, comment, like, be subscribed if you really enjoy the videos. We're on the road to 200K. And if you guys enjoyed this video, click this one right here. I guarantee you will enjoy it. And if I lose all my challenges in it, I'm giving away 2 copies of Madden to do 2 different subscribers. Click it right now. I'll see you there in just a second.